Okay.
Okay, let's get started. So Sierra, you're the only person on here that doesn't know who I am, so I want to introduce myself. My name is Elizabeth. I am Kayla's mentor, who is Jennifer's mentor. So I'm everyone's mentor. That's just how we roll here. Um, I am here to give you some information about Q Sciences, so you have an idea about what we're about. This is me and my little family. I wouldn't say little; we're outnumbered. We have 3 kids under 5. It's insane around here. My son Santino is our oldest. He'll be 5 in August, and he is autistic. He is a huge part of my reason why I'm with Q Sciences, why I'm here. I am a special needs advocate, so I work with parents quite often when it comes to if they're newly diagnosed and they need help in the system, or if they're looking for natural alternatives to help their children feel better. We've been using CBD with Santino for a couple years now, and it has absolutely been life changing for him. I am really into chakra healing, manifestation, yoga. If you spend enough time around us and our little family here, you will know that I'm very much into the universe. We actually have a full moon tonight, which is really, really exciting. I love that this call is on our full moon night. Um, I've been with Q Science since January, and I am an executive ambassador. And you will find out a little bit more about what that means. So, a little bit about our company. We have been around since 2012, but in 2017, the owner, founder, and president completely redid our company and its manifesto, how they treated their ambassadors. They redid the entire compensation plan, redid all of the technology, redid the whole entire company. So we've, since 2017, when we relaunched, we've had over 700% growth. So we are in a massive growing stage. And if you ever see our posts about the S curve, there's a ground floor at the bottom of the S curve where it can be rocky. Some companies don't make it out of that bottom, and then it goes up into an S. And when you get to the top, that means pure saturation. So a lot of companies that could be considered saturation, I'm not going to name names, but we all know of other network marketing companies that are fully saturated. Everyone's heard of them, right? That's saturation. We are at the bottom of the S curve, which means we have the next 5 years is going to be massive when it comes to the growth of our company. So if there's ever a good time to invest your time and energy, now is it. um, the right people in our corner has everything to do with the retention rate of our ambassadors and the success rate of our ambassadors. This is Mark Wilson. He's the founder and CEO of the company. Jake Spencer is our president. He is a wealth of knowledge. He is super, super inspirational. I love listening to him speak. He jumps on calls with us on a regular basis, and it's just a great resource. Tara Truax is on our advisory board. She is one of our upline leaders, and she is also a wealth of knowledge. She's just brilliant when it comes to the network marketing field. So we have products for everyone. We have tons of products. Some of them have hemp CBD, some of them do not. We do have an exclusive hemp oil line with our own patented product technology, which means that no one else can use our CBD technology. So we have all these products up here at the top. We've got a fitness and weight loss line. We even have our own fitness app with a couple different trainers. We have a dance program, yoga, weightlifting. There are some new programs that are coming soon that are going to be really exciting. Our oral sprays, we're going to talk about that. And then we have a kids wellness line as well. So we have something for everyone. The Q Core is our star product. Outside of our CBD, we are extremely well known for the fact that have a very high quality supplement line. So our Q Core is a 3-part system. It's the Max Premium, which is kind of like your multivitamin. We've got the Q line, which is an anti-inflammatory. That product was one of the first ones I tried, and the Align and the Biotics together have helped me drop all of my pharmaceutical medication for my autoimmune disease. So I am very biased to this supplement line. I think it's a phenomenal product. It has been studied at Harvard and Johns Hopkins to help with lots of neurological and mental disorders, anxiety, depression, OCD, autism, ADHD. All of these things have been studied and been improved through the Q Core and the Kids Core system. A little bit of our fitness and wellness sector. These are MyFit trainers. If you are to get involved in our fitness challenges and our fitness apps, it's a monthly program that you can get signed up for. There's personalized programs. There's meal plans. You can get in direct contact with the trainers. There's accountability from our MyQFit community. And then, of course, we have our supplements that support your weight loss journey. Our meal shakes are phenomenal. I drank Beachbody for a year and a half, and I can vouch for my own experience that this definitely is a better product for me. We have our Excel cream, kind of like Bengay, but smells a lot better. And then we have our Q Sport, which is our pre-workout. I personally use Q Sport in replacement of coffee because I feel like it treats my body better. I have a better focus, better clarity, better energy source throughout the remainder of my day. And then we've got our Trim as well. That is our carb blocking and metabolism boosting weight loss supplement. We've got a boost spray as well. So our oral sprays are really taking the industry by storm. Oral sprays are not new in any sense of the word, but they are becoming very, very popular, especially with our community of people. A little bit about how we ingest nutrients, okay? So an IV in the arm is the fastest way to absorb something in the body. Obviously, that's only done under medical care, correct? The second easiest way to absorb something is underneath the tongue. There are thousands of nerve endings underneath your tongue, perfectly placed to absorb what you need. So both our CBD and our oral sprays are directed to go underneath the tongue for the purest form of absorption possible when taking something like this. Each one is specific to a need. We have our sleep spray, which is magic in a tube. Relief, that is kind of to replace your Tylenol for acute aches and pains. My mom uses it to help with her asthma. We have the boost that's really good for after workouts. B12, methylated B vitamins, super, super important that when you're taking a B vitamin, it is methylated. That's something we can dive into at another time. I could ramble for a long time about methylated B vitamins. We won't do that right now, but they're very important. Then we've got our C, really good for combating colds, and our D3, vitamin D, super important for multiple reasons. So we've got a little bit of everything here. They're affordable, they're easy to carry, and they last over a month, so you really can't beat it. This is our hemp line. As I said earlier, we have a patented BioSync technology. What is unique about our technology is that it is water soluble. A little bit of science. We all know that oil and water do not mix, right? You were to drop oil on the top of water, it's going to float to the top because it cannot absorb together. Our technology is water soluble. So if you were to take some of our CBD and drop it in a glass of water, it would fully dissolve. What that does is when you take it in orally, it's going to be able to absorb into your body at a much faster rate and a much higher absorbency rate. I'm having a really hard time talking tonight. With oil tinctures, you're only absorbing about 20-25% of the tincture. With our tinctures, your absorption rate is about 90%. So it's a really, really big jump. It's easier in the digestive system. And we also have a THC-free option, which is really great. Our regular CBD is legal. The amount of THC in it is such a trace amount that it is legal even for drug testing. So I don't usually talk to people about the THC free unless they're in a job position that absolutely requires that level of mandated. Maybe a police sheriff or a surgeon, I don't know, someone who like gets tested on the regular. I'm not sure, but it is there for people who need it. Here is our chief editor, chief science director, Dr. Stevenson. He was the senior editor at WebMD for 15 years. He is a medical doctor, but he's also a naturopath. So the great thing about that is he has knowledge about the medical field, but he is natural minded. So he wants to help society get healthy in the most natural way possible. Medications are but a band-aid for a real root cause that's going on in the body. If we're trying to find a way to get to the root cause, instead of just putting a band-aid on everything, we'd have a much healthier society. Because of the pesticides and GMOs available in our food today versus 70 years from now, we have to work a lot harder to keep our bodies in a health mode, just because of all the processed stuff that is available in our food sources now. So we're constantly working on improving and evolving in our technology for our products. Our customer retention is really, really high. Okay. We have a lot of different ways that we can treat our customers. We do have a retail customer program, but what most people do is our preferred customer program. And that gives them wholesale pricing for all of their purchases. You can earn free products by doing monthly auto ships. We have an amazing customer support system. We have a 30-day money back guarantee on all of our products. So if you're an ambassador for Q Sciences and you're talking to someone about products, it really is, you can walk into it with full confidence, because no matter what happens with the product, even if they use half the bottle, they can still return it for a refund if they weren't satisfied. And that goes for us ambassadors as well. Okay, so you're probably on here because you're considering an opportunity with Q Science, right? Just cut to the chase here. The products sell themselves. We don't have to sell the products. They're phenomenal. There's not a single person I've come across involved in Q Science who didn't think that their health and life could be benefited from this. So we don't really need to talk about that, okay? We don't sell products. The products sell themselves. We offer an opportunity for financial freedom. Q Sciences has allowed me the opportunity to stay home with my children instead of sending my kids to full-time daycare. My son has a crazy schedule because he goes to an autism center. He is very medically complex, so he has a lot of doctor's appointments. And I am needed to have that flexible schedule. This opportunity keeps me home and keeps me available for him. And I want to be able to help other people obtain whatever financial goal they have. Okay. That's what I'm here for. That's what was given to me. It is so inexpensive and affordable to start up with us. It's $40 for your annual fee, and then the cost of the products that you order per month. Opening a restaurant costs $750,000, and you're expected to not take in profit for 3 to 5 years. So if you're comparing that to what we're doing, I'd say that it's a pretty good steal, right? You have constant support. Our leadership is constantly there for us. I never, ever, ever feel like I'm alone in my business if I need something. Me and my mentor are talking on a daily basis. And she's one of my best friends. So it really is more than just business here. A little bit about our compensation plan. This is a really small scale of what we do, and it might even look a little confusing right off the bat. But let's just go over a couple things. First of all, there's 4 ways to make income. Your customer sales commission, then you're going to have your team commission, which is all this down here. We also have bonuses for hitting certain ranks, and we have our financial freedom movement. So if you see this number down here, FFM, when someone hits elite, not only are they making $750 a month plus a $1,500 bonus, which is like cha-ching, right? That you're also going to get $100 paid to the debt or savings of your choice, right? So you hit that rank and our financial freedom movement comes to you and says, hey, you've hit elite. Where would you like your $100 to go to a month? It doesn't go into your bank account. It goes to whatever financial institution you're going to put it to, whether that be your savings account, your IRA, your student loans, whatever it may be. You're not going to see a dime of that money, and it just goes up and up and up. Okay. I have been in network marketing for 5 years, and I've never, ever seen a program like that. So here's a little information about the beginning stages of our ranks. Kayla and I are both executive. This is your first rank after you get your first 2 ambassadors, which is your number 1 goal when you first start out with Q Sciences. All you're required to have is 2 people with you, 2 people who want to join you in this journey. That's all it takes. After that, you start making those monthly commissions. Well, they're really weekly at this point, but we'll dive into that later. So getting started really just takes 2 people, and we build downward instead of wide. So everyone wins. The volume just increases exponentially. The financial freedom movement not only gives you money towards a debt or savings of your choice, but they're also there available for you as advisors. So they help with your taxes. They can help you increase your credit score. They can help you learn how to invest your money. From the day you enter Q Sciences, for the rest of your life, even after you leave the company, you have access to these financial coaches. Again, never seen that before. We have very, very, very simple systems that are in place. They work because they're simple, they're easy to follow, and as long as you plug and play the systems that are in place, everyone makes money. And it just goes on and on and on. You don't have to be an expert when you join Q Sciences. I spend majority of my day teaching people how to do network marketing because most of the people who join us have never done this before, and that's okay. It doesn't take a huge following. You don't have to be an influencer. I certainly am not. You don't have to have a wealth of knowledge about products. We teach you all of the things. And because our simple system works so well, all you have to do is say, hey, you're interested in joining me. I want you to be on this journey with me. But you know what? I just started. Come talk to Elizabeth and Nikki and Kayla. They've been doing this a lot longer than me. Boom. Your people are connected to someone who knows what they're talking about. They can close the deal for you, done and done. It's really that simple. So as long as we're going with those systems, everyone's winning. So a little backstory on my real story and why I joined Q Sciences. My girlfriend Nikki came to me, knowing Santino's story, knowing that we were a CBD family. We are very pro cannabis in my household. Not that our company really has anything to do with THC or cannabis, but it's all kind of intertwined, right? I know a lot about it. So I know the huge benefits of CBD and its healing properties. We've been using it for a couple of years. The downside was always digestive issues for Santino. He's such a little guy, and him taking in something like this on a regular basis affected his digestive system. But his health benefits were so great that it didn't really matter. It was kind of just something that came with it. It was a side effect, par for the course, whatever. When I discovered Q Sciences and we first tried Fuse, I realized that there was no way I could go back at that point. The water soluble formula was everything he needed. So now he's able to receive the health benefits of CBD without it hurting his tummy, which is it's an absolute game changer. And instantly I was like, I need to be part of this company. I need to help spread the word of this to other people, to other moms who are in my position, to other families who might need healing. So that is a little bit about me and my story. I'm going to stop the share here. I'm not sure. Oh, I made it on good time. Okay. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns? Usually not. It's always until we get off that people are like, oh, well, I did wonder about this. And it's like, okay, cool. So here's the part where I'm going to say, I want, Sierra, I'm going to expect, hey, I'm going to expect Jennifer to throw you in a 3-way chat with me. That way, no matter what you think, we're in full communication. If you think to yourself, you know what, this isn't for me, that's okay. It's not for everybody. But if it is, I want to have that one-on-one conversation with you. We can even get you involved with my mentor and see what she has to say and what her input is. But this is the basis of what we are. I want you to feel comfortable asking me any questions about what we do here, what it takes to have a successful business. And I'm always going to be honest with you about what that looks like. So I look forward to speaking with you shortly. And again, thank you so much for your time tonight. Thank you, everyone, for taking time out of your lives to come here and be with me and sharing in all of the goodness.